How to redirect your destiny by immediate reversal. So do not give time to negative thoughts to take roots. The saying from Oscar Wilde Emerson, I think that he said, we don't grow old, we cease to grow and we become old, is true. So the reason to always improve yourself and to grow is not that you are broken at the first place. It's just that by constantly improving yourself, you gain more and more insight into how actually everything is easy, but people just didn't used to believe that it's possible to be easy. I was one of them. I still have many close friends who are extremely intelligent and successful, but they often and much affirm what they shouldn't instead of what they should, and they witnessed uh, experiences according to their affirmations. So most of them often repeat that life is struggle, constant race, that it's hard, you have to hustle and grind, and so on and so forth. On the other hand, you have me, who not just believes now that life is a fairy tale, but I can 100% claim that that's true. And that's how it's always supposed to be. But unfortunately, this world brainwashes us to believe in the opposite, and that's that it should be hard, and that if it's not hard, you're not worthy of it. So I know that I was one of those people who used to feel guilty if I even sit to drink my coffee, like I'm wasting my time. Like that coffee will cost me, I don't know, 100 my desires. So that's why I'm saying everything that I went through, disease, surgeries, near-death experiences, all of that was unnecessary. And I think, and I am 100% sure now that I wouldn't even go through those experiences if I was wired differently, and if I knew how to slow down and to do the reversal. So whenever that guilt trip would creep in, to be aware and to say, you know what, get the hell out of here, leave me alone. But I wasn't aware of how I was thinking on autopilot on my previous identity. My previous self was in all kinds of primal state of being. So I was full of mental blockages, limited beliefs. I was one of those who perceived this world as dog eats dog world. And guess what? When you have those beliefs, there is no power in the universe that can stop you from experiencing, and to, as a mirror, you live what you resonate and what you vibrate inside. So why the law of attraction isn't working for a whole bunch of people is because it's useless what you affirm, what you're looking at your vision board, what you're repeating, if the energy and emotion inside didn't click with what you affirm, what you're looking for. So there must be no hope, because hope is a killer of all dreams. There must be certainty and knowing 100% that what you affirm and what you watch is now. And that's all these teachings about power of now. And as Jesus said, behold, now is the promised time. Now is the, I've written it somewhere, the time, now is the time of salvation. Even his last words on cross, before he bent his hand and let go of his spirit, were, it is finished. It is finished. So he didn't refer it is finished to I'm finished. It is finished is, as in manifestations, it's done. So whatever it is that you now desire, know that the universe knows no difference between desire and declaration. So let's say if you want more money, but you declare, I hope one day I will be successful, you will die in hope and nothing will ever change. But when you feel and know that you're abundant in nature, that you're worthy of all the best that life has to offer, that your desires are your destiny, that you're safe, guided, and protected, that you always had more than enough, you now have more than enough, and you will always have more than enough. That's when things in your day-to-day life begin to reflect that you are doing this art of allowing how you should do it. So it was never the law of attraction, the something that we must do. We always just had to allow. And because even that allowing seems too simple for people, they are putting unwanted bricks around all of this. I was one of those people. I mentioned before, when I, about 10 or 50 years ago, discovered teachings of Esther and Abraham, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Kwasi O'Hare, Aaron Doughty, Jake Ducey, David Bayer. I used to read, even before, books of Deepak Chopra, Neil Donald Walsh. I watched Bashar, I listened Bentinho Massaro, literally every single person from this personal development area I followed and shadowed. But the shift for me personally began to happen when I was forced to let go of my old ways and to simply evoke that ancient knowing inside of me that yes, I'm worthy. Yes, it's natural for me to be taken care of, no matter where I am. That I am that wealth consciousness I am. If you affirm, but you hope, and here and there you think I'm a failure, this will never work. Unfortunately, if you were on that disc most of the time, that is what will manifest. But if you simply let go, but you have that connection with the power greater than you that made you and made the entire universe, you literally feel powerful no matter where you are. You can sit on the bench and feel like this entire world is yours. Not that you're only successful in your area or that you fulfilled some of your desires. And that's why everyone say that if you are not good now, you will never be good no matter where you end up, because you take yourself wherever you go. And identify things that in short, all the people are just victims of their brains, of their mind. Uh, Victims or king of their mind, because what you think, you live. Simple as that. Good news is that with effort and with time, you can brainwash yourself to have the greatest power in the entire universe to work for you. The key is to always recognize when patterns from your past want to creep in and to make mess in your everyday reality. If you want love, but deep down you think that you're broken, love will never be a part of your life. This insight comes from the fact that if you are not capable to embody the feeling of love inside you now, no matter the number of partners, no matter how they are good and nice to you, you will not feel it if you are not capable to embody that feeling of unconditional love inside, no matter whether or not you're in a fulfilling relationship. And this certainty and that's not self-sufficiency, that's just awareness of how powerful you are, of how worthy you are, of ignoring everything from the external environment that wants to put you down, that wants to convince you in the opposite of this that I've learned and that I hope I can give to you in order for you to never get to the point where I get, where I literally almost paid twice with my life, to be able to accept this fact that there is no need for struggle, that there is no need for me to chase, that there is no need for me to suffer in order to be happy, fulfilled, to have all my desires in my life here and now coming to me, finding me, because all people are attracting to them, those who know how the art of creation works, they don't chase, they just attract. Literally, if your soul has earned through this inner knowing health, wealth, love, happiness, whole life success, abundance in all areas of your life, prosperity, confidence, reverse aging, a complete glow up, whatever it is that you're manifesting, it will literally come to your doorstep. You don't have to go anywhere. There is no need to chase. There is no need to lose your vital energy and your precious time wanting and hoping that you will accomplish it. Hope is the killer of all dreams. What you need is certainty. Universe does not answer to desires in forms of I hope, I will, this or that. Universe responds to certainty, to knowing, to statements like I don't care about other people's gardens, my grass is greenest. Literally having so much power inside that you are even not afraid, but I know for myself, I was sorry why I didn't reach this knowing earlier, because I lost a lot of precious time and energy being in this group of people who for too long were trapped in that collective consciousness mindset. Many times I remember when I was younger, uh, even the people from my close family thought that I lost my mind because I refused to obey to the fact that I must worry, even though in my personal life, in my now, I have zero worries. But they would find so-called pity parties. They would always find the reason to worry, even though in their personal lives there's no reason for worry now, here and now. We literally always had more than enough, we have more than enough, and we will always have more than enough. But I noticed that pattern even when I was young, that instead of enjoying in coffee, in free time between their duties and between things that they had to do, instead of enjoying and being grateful for the opportunity to relax, to laugh, to chase the sun, to be grateful for the light, for every breath. No, they would find the reason to complain about the government, the prices. They would speak for hours and hours about car crash that happened on the other side of the world, and so on and so forth. And I've noticed this pattern, and that's something that I was bothered with a lot, because I couldn't understand. You literally have a free time to enjoy in your afternoon or in your morning or in your evening, and you are here having a pity parties. I was never welcomed to pity parties because I was always uplifter. I was always someone who wanted to change the subject, to try to bring laughter, light to discussion. But no, they watched me as though I was some crazy person. And that's why if you are hated or ununderstood in your current environment, that just means that they can't bear your light. That just means that you have something that they deny in themselves and they would love to have. So behold and don't fall in their trap. Don't dim your light. Stay on the brighter side of the life, and life will only give you brightness. At any cost, don't become part of pity parties. At any cost. There is so much reasons to be grateful, to enjoy in life. There is so much reasons to accept the best. As we know, expectations create the outcome. That's why the law of attraction isn't working for majority. If you're affirming wanted, but you are inside feeling how you shouldn't feel, you have the disconnection and things are not working as they should. Gratitude is the greatest magnet for having more and more reasons to be grateful. How you put yourself in a perpetual state of gratitude with, again, that fearless faith, non-resistance and unconditional love in your heart. How, no matter if some of the things how you planned aren't going now how you want it, know that rejection is protection. So if you wanted certain partner, if you lost that person, if you ended relationship and you feel because it can be painful. We all know that there is that syndrome of broken heart where people literally die when they lose their person, because the breakup is that when you break up and end relationship, you lose, and your past crumbles, your present crumbles, and your future crumbles. It's more painful than the car accident, because in car accident you have no time to think about past, present, not to say future. Everything happens in a split of second. Maybe you have a flash of your whole life, but you don't have time, like to the grieving process of breakup, to literally wonder about past and everything that collapsed with ending of that relationship. So that's why there is that syndrome of broken heart, where people literally die when they get divorced or end relationship. And that's just because they weren't aware that even that is protection, because the universe has something much better in store for them. I have example of my close friend. She's my friend from, I don't know, 10th year of my life. We are best friends always. And she had a hard divorce, and she suffered a lot. He wanted to use every single opportunity to humiliate and to speak bad about her and her family, even though she gave birth to their child. Literally very, very painful divorce. I witnessed that with her, but the proof that even that is protection and redirection is that after a few years she met beautiful and awesome man. She's now with him. He is literally, I don't know, something that every woman could wish to have. So know that lost job, lost husband or wife or partner or boyfriend or girlfriend, opportunity, in my case, even health and almost losing my life was the best gift I could be given because I'm unstoppable. I now am 24/7 connected with my spirit, with my higher power. Even now, this isn't planned. I'm just the channel for my spirit and my higher self to speak through me in order to, if you are going through some of these challenges, which I'm talking about here, can feel relief, can let go of that heavy breathing, let go of imagining all possible worst case scenarios. Just let go. Let go. I'm telling you, in the moments when I was sure completely and I was literally about to die, I let go. I remember specifically that my thoughts were, God, I am too small to fight and to argue with your decision. Now, if it's time for me to go, I'll go. I'll go. I'm going like a soldier who is returning to his home and singing his favorite song. That's how I perceived my uh, moment of exiting this journey. And guess what? It didn't happen. I woke up after surgery and intensive care. And I remember tomorrow seeing the angel of my doctor, who is, as I mentioned him before, and I will always mention him and pray for his health and for his family. He is sent by God to be savior of my life, to be my guardian angel, and to help me to navigate through those experiences with the less possible hurt that could be, because he was such a nice and good person, such a humble person, man who literally every day at his work is saving lives, who is literally someone who saw so much that pain, and someone who had to, through his career, because he is now, I asked him when I was on the last check, I asked him how many years he will be doing what he's doing, and he said just 2 more years. So imagine for his lifetime how many cases he had where he had to go and say to parents that they lost their children, or children that they lost their parents. Many times when I was having appointments with him, I witnessed when the emergency would brought people from car accidents and so on and so forth, with broken ribs, legs, with from shootings, from all kinds of stuff. And person like that is so humble and so good and so pure in heart that I was literally in awe. He was the impression so big that I literally put aside all the pain and all the things that I personally went through, because I, by the that till that time, I had not so many opportunities to be in awe with the light and with the presence of the human who is literally God in disguise. And always know this, that even those who are giving you hard times, who are maybe people with whom you have challenging experiences, even them are link from God for your highest good, because nothing is random. No message you get, no call you get, no notification you get, nothing is random. The question is how receptive you are to those breadcrumbs from the universe. Uh, you know that you made shift and you became powerful creator at that exact moment when you no longer need proofs. I said many times, I used to be someone who for years followed, I don't know, I still to this day am happy when I see, I don't know, ladybug or two butterflies or my favorite numbers 333. Yes, those synchronicities are still part of my life, but I don't need them anymore. They are natural for me. And I don't need any proof anymore. Why? Because I'm the proof. I was brought back to life from death twice. I'm the miracle. I'm the proof. I need no miracles. I need no proofs. I'm the bigger one. And I'm now at ease, I'm now at peace, which I wish I could give to you. I wish I could put you to feel this state of being for 1 hour. You would literally let go of everything else and do whatever you can to know how to put yourself in this state of knowing, how to recognize this dimension in yourself, in others, because there is nothing to search, nowhere to go. This dimension was always inside you and was always waiting patiently for you to notice it, to recognize it. Unfortunately, it's harder and harder for today for society and for people to uh, recognize this with ease. Why? Because everything that has screen is just moving you further and far away from this dimension and from this knowing. That's your spirit, that's your soul. Soul is subconscious. No